Last episode, the party confronted the mysterious figure who was stalking them from the pub. It turned out that he was an elf named Phalion Nightshade and an associate of Alora. After some discussion and not entirely sure if they should trust him, he announced he was going to continue to watch Albertus and would relay information to the party. After a good night's sleep, it was decided that some further investigations of the sewers were needed to see if they missed anything else after the events that transpired there. I've lost my place. They found a couple of mysterious items and details of excavations further into the sewer. These excavations were right below the arena where the games were taking place. But on the way there, they set off another tripwire, causing an explosion and partial collapse of the tunnel they were in. Further ahead was a door, and beyond that a gelatinous cube, which they managed to keep at arm's length long enough to destroy it. Exploring deeper into the tunnels and excavation, they found a rough-cut passageway that had holes in the walls to secure black powder kegs, and from these holes, the party was surrounded by oozes. Stuck in a cramped quarters, Opal's sword was badly damaged by one of the acidic oozes, and this is where we find them now, beset upon both sides. So, as a reminder, this corridor is only 5 feet wide and it spirals upwards. You're in a line. Opal, you're at the front. Your sword is, of course, damaged by the ooze in front of you. It's going to dissolve and be completely destroyed at the end of this turn. We start at the beginning of the turn, so it will be destroyed. However, off camera, behind the screen, Corbs did say he had an idea for it. Gottel, you're stuck in the middle. And Rolio, you have 2 giggling oozes behind you thanks to Nayfair's mischief. We resume the combat, as I said, at the top of the round. Which will be, and I'll remind you of the turn order, we have Gottel, then Rolio, then an ooze in front of Opal, which is damaged. Another ooze by Rolio, which is damaged. Then Opal's go. Then we have another giggling ooze. And then back to the top of the round again. So, I hand it over to you guys. Gottel, you're at the top.
Because I'm made of metal and I recognise that oozes are nasty little shits, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on Opal's sword. Clean it.
Excellent, that's fine. And it can do. I did, off screen again, send some ideas to Opal for how her sword's going to work until she gets it repaired. In that instance, I will remind you of those when we come to your turn, Opal.
Sorry, do you want me? I remember you told me about the damage. Would you like me to use that after the prestidigitation? Sorry, I cannot say this word.
Prestidigitation. I can't even say
yeah.
it.
So that is mean that my sword will not be broken, but I will have the minus on the damage.
Yes, with the
Okay.
So just for people, just for the audience, I came up with a couple of bits with Corbs's or Gottel's decision to use Prestidigitation on the sword. It's going to stop it from being completely broken, but until it's repaired, it will do -3 to damage, and there is going to be a roll required each time she attacks with it to see if it breaks. And of course, the sword will then be lost forever. But if Gottel's
Shopping time.
Well, it could be. We'll see. You've got to get out of this tunnel first. You've got to survive this. Are you done, Gottel? Have you got anything else you want to do?
Oh, with bonus action, I will give bardic inspiration by singing a stirring song behind her.
Excellent.
Or telling an off-colour joke or two. So you can add 1d8 for the next to the first ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You use it within 10 minutes.
That's for Opal.
That's for Opal.
So this d8, is it on the attack roll or is it on the damage?
Attack roll, saving throw, ability check.
And it is one time.
Yes. Sorry, it's the best I can do for you.
That's okay. I'm just asking so I can
Yeah.
understand. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Cleaning
Right.
sword and a bit of inspiration. How's that?
Thank you.
Well, Rodeo, you're up. If there's nothing else from Gottel, you do have two
No, it's
giggling
fine.
oozes.
One's in a moonbeam as well, if I remember rightly.
Listening back, I didn't catch that, but no, I don't think you did. I don't recall
Oh,
hearing that.
okay. No, that's fine. Good old guide and bolt then, please.
Yeah,
Well,
go for
the
it.
one closest to me. 25 to hit. Got 19 there.
25 to hit. I believe it does. I've rather stupidly not brought up the stat block for this. So give me 2 seconds while I bring it back up. But yeah, it definitely hits. Feel free
13
to
points of damage, please. Radiant.
13 points of radiant on the one right in front of you. That one's in front of
Please.
Opal. So you got a damaged one and a non-damaged one. So I'm going to say the damaged one's the one that's actually in front of you. Let me just get the stat block up when it wants to open. Oh yeah, God, yeah. How much damage?
13.
13. Excellent. That ooze goes splat in front of you.
Nice.
So you only now have two oozes left. One on your side, Rolio, and one on Opal's side. Is there anything else from you?
No, my bonus. Yeah. Fine. Or shape and
Um,
stuff.
excellent. Well, it is now the ooze in front of Opal. Um, you, if you remember right, have a -1 to your AC at the moment, Opal.
Mhm.
So it's going to attack once again. Let's use an attack. Yeah, that's not that one. So it's going to make its attack. That is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
It does not, even with the -1.
Yeah, it's 15.
Awesome. How can you read my creature? Cool. Okay. That's fine. In that case, it will be Opal's turn.
Okay. She's annoyed about her sword, and she's really like, "Oh, did I not see that coming? Oh my god!" So you see her muttering herself like, "Oh my god, you're so stupid! Why did you not see it? It's acid. Why did you put your sword there? Now what are you going to do?" So, in her anger, she does an Eldritch Blast.
Very sensible.
So I do a ranged spell attack, and I will use the D8
It
plus
will
the
be at
D8.
disadvantage because they are knocking on your door. In fact, I believe Guiding Bolt would have also been at disadvantage. Um,
I don't. It's not. It's not an
Oh,
arrow.
so
What do you mean?
because you're trying to do some kind of
range.
Sorry, say again, James.
Yeah, 15 on mine.
Yeah,
So
that would have been fine because AC is 8. Because you're trying to do a ranged attack, even believe even a ranged spell attack is disadvantage when the enemy is literally within 5 feet of you.
But is it the disadvantage? Sorry, I'm just asking. I'm not arguing. Just understand. Do you have the disadvantage when it gives you the maximum and the minimum? Because this
Well, yeah,
has
because that's
only
the
a
effect. That's
maximum
the
range.
effective range, and then
Yeah, but I don't. In this, the spell doesn't have a minimum. It just says range 120 feet. It's not like the bow. You know when you hit the bow that says 60 feet, 120 feet. It just says 120 feet. So I'm wondering if
well, if it's 120 feet, that means that its maximum range is 120 feet. But you
yeah,
still
but it doesn't have a minimum.
no, because that's what it's saying is there's no minimum range for it, but you can only hit up to 120 feet away from you. But if regardless whether you're making a spell or ranged weapon attack, if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who isn't oh bloody hell,
That's fine. I guess.
incapacitated, you're at disadvantage, unfortunately.
That's fine. It's just
They've
I
got a
thought it
really
was
low
only for
AC,
the...
so I mean, you're probably going to be
No,
fine.
wait. It's, let me see, and the D8. Where is the D8? Where is the D8? 14.
Yeah, fine. That's absolutely fine.
It has 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force. Excellent. Not enough to kill it, unfortunately. It's you've sort of knocked quite a lot of jelly off of it. I'm gonna have to get a new pen because this one's not working. You've knocked quite a bit of jelly off of it, as it is an ooze, but it's still going. Just bear with me while I find a quick pen or pencil, whichever one works. Always handy to be prepared. Give me 2 seconds.
You set some metal die now. Yeah, quite loud.
Mm.
I think I
Lovely.
got it wasn't as good as last year's.
No.
Last year's I got 3 sets of dice, but this year's just 1 set of expensive dice and just random dice.
Right, apologies. Apologies, I've got a pen and a pencil. Right.
Sharp.
What a load of rubbish that was. That
Bloody
pen.
bourgeoisie with your 2 writing implements. Butchery.
Oh dear.
I've had that pen in my pocket all day, and it's the normal pen I use, and it's just gone right out the window. Never mind. Okay, so that ooze is wounded, quite heavily, but not. It's not out of the fight yet. Is there anything else from Opal?
No.
Right, lovely. Then we have ooze number 3, one of the 2 remaining oozes. It has the giggles corpse. What does it need to do?
It needs to die. No, it needs
Well, yes,
to.
it does need to do that.
It needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom save.
DC 14.
DC 14, well, it rolled a 13, but its wisdom is -2, so it fails.
Okay, so I'll roll a D4. And I can tell you what it's going to be doing next.
I believe it ran away in a random direction last time, didn't it?
It did. It did indeed. So it's doing number 1, which is not going to affect it, sadly. Because that one charms it. It's the smell of apple pie fills the air.
I think
And
Opal
any
is like...
creature becomes charmed, but everyone can smell apple pie, so it's uplifting and gorgeous and cinnamony and pastry.
It smells delicious in here, but unfortunately, as you say, it does. Yeah, the ooze just it just doesn't care.
That's right.
bothered.
And as my little bonus action there, I will give bardic inspiration and a stirring rendition of something to Rolio.
Rodeo or rodeo.
So you
I
can
actually
have a
found my original
D8.
character sheet for Rolo, and Rolio is actually a typo. But we've been playing for that long. I was going through my computer work to like make free some space up on that laptop. Rolio originally was called Rolo with an N, really.
Well,
But we've been playing that long. I can't really change it.
never mind. Well, yes, no, it's definitely set in place now. Well, in that case, we come back to the top of the round. Gottel.
Oh, sorry. The bardic inspiration will come after my turn then. Because, yeah. Sorry, it's because you said anything else, and I thought, oh, I've got bonus action, but I haven't. Because
No, it was sorry, yes, that was
that was just
it,
the third.
it was what did it do? But can it act if it failed? It can't act, can it?
Well, it failed, but it doesn't have any effect because it can't charm it. It can't be charmed, can it?
Well, in that case, yes, it will attack Rolio, I'm afraid. It has no option because you're the only thing there for it to attack.
Sorry, Rolio, for being a failure and rolling a 1.
That's a dirty 20, I'm afraid.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so your armor will take a -1 penalty. Damage from the acid, of course. What is your current AC?
My current AC is 16, but I don't have. Oh, I do. I have hide armor.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't matter what the type of that the armor is; it will damage it. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
no.
know what
I was
your
just.
AC was to know if it actually destroys it or not. No,
Uh,
that's fine. So you're
no,
down
what's
to
it?
16, and it does a grand total of 12 acid damage.
Jeez.
So your skin is probably sizzling and your clothes are beginning to burn. Then we go to Gottel.
You're right there, Sir Rodeo.
Yeah, grand.
Excellent. Then I shall take my crossbow and I will shoot the fucker. The little sod.
Go
Or
for it.
attempt to shoot the little sod that did that.
Absolutely.
I do not shoot it. I rolled a nat 1, which with a +5 is 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, AC is 8. AC is 8. Okay, do you want? Have you got any bonus actions you want to try and fire off? Or
I'll give Rolio back his bardic inspiration.
yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. That was my mistake anyway. I you know described it wrong. Rolio, you're up.
Uh, well, he's going to be a bit pissed off about being hit and losing all his clothes, so it's going to be a guiding bolt level 2.
So remember, it's going to be disadvantaged because you are within 5 feet.
23 and it's 14.
14 is fine.
10, 15, 14, 15, 17 points of damage.
17. Very damaged. You see like bits of goo fly backwards off of it, like splodging all over the floor. Yeah, not in a great shape at all. Um, if there's nothing else, we go to the ooze in
Uh,
front. Come on.
yeah, I was going to misty step out
Yeah.
to the other side of like 15 foot of. Can I see around the corner? You can't really, can you?
It's not a tight spiral, so I'd say you could probably get away with it.
Yeah, so just about 15 foot on the other side of Opal and the other.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were going to go the other way. That's fine. So you want to get behind the one in front of Opal. That's fine.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
You are leaving the one person susceptible to being eaten alive to it, but never mind. Um, we go to Ooze 1, which is in front of Opal, which now has 2 targets. I'm going to roll d4. Odds is going to be Opal, even will be Rolio. That is a 3, so it is going for Opal, I'm afraid. That is going to be a 21, not natural.
Hits.
It does hit. So you take another -1 to your armor, I'm afraid.
Okay.
It hasn't
Nice
gone.
14.
It's not gone below 10, is it?
Nice 14.
14. That's fine. Basically, if it gets to 10, it's destroyed. So that does 8 points of acid damage. What you're wearing starts to sizzle and burn, and your skin probably isn't too happy with it. But that is all it can do. Opal, it is your go.
Yes. Okay. So, see. So if I do sorry, brain fart of
That's okay.
the English. If I do oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. It's not a touch attack. I thought it was a touch attack, but no. Okay, so I point this creature and I say to it, You bloody stupid ooze! You're just a piece of jelly vodka thingy. And I do Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom check, saving throw, please.
That will be a 2.
So he gets. I don't know. Maybe it might be immune, but sorry, I'm just looking for dice. I have all of my dice here. I cannot see anything. Okay. So now this is.
What was the damage type that you were worried about immunity for?
So it's 12 points of necrotic damage.
No, that's fine. And
Well, so it gets 12 points of necrotic damage.
as you do this, you see this ooze before you kind of like melts into the floor. It just goes and melts into the floor.
Studios, die. And that's my go.
Excellent. Well, it is ooze number 3 with the giggles, which I believe needs to start its turn with a wisdom saving throw. It is a natural 20, but it is also a -2, which brings it back to an 18.
It passes.
It does pass. Does that mean it can carry on about its business?
Yeah, from however far back it is, yeah.
It was 5 feet away from Rolio, and Rolio was 5 feet from you, so it can make its move up to you. Now, this is a weird. No. I'm going to say because you are a construct, there is a magical nature about you anyway. I'm going to say you are naturally a piece of magical armor. Perhaps. Yeah, I would say that's probably the case. So it will attack you, but you're not going to take the -1 penalty. It hits with a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Yep.
It only does 6 points of acid damage, which will, of course, pit and scar your metal body.
Well.
If there's nothing else on that one's turn, which there isn't, I don't know why I'm asking that question. I'm the one in control of it. Gotto, it is you.
Doing my best Two-Face impression. And I will cast Dissonant Whispers on his arse.
Okay.
At 2nd level, so he needs to give me a Wisdom 14.
Does that class as a spell, a ranged spell?
It's an area spell, so it's
Okay.
not a ranged spell.
No.
It's a Wisdom saving throw, so it's not
That's
to
fine.
hit.
It fails.
Excellent. Then it can take 13 points of psychic damage.
And with that, you completely annihilate these oozes. They are now moot and gone. You are safe. Anybody, I didn't do this during the combat. If anybody who took damage from, so that we, in fact, that's Opal and Rodeo. Gotto, as I said, your AC wasn't affected, but just for like, theme. Obviously, I said you were probably pitted a little bit and soiled. But you two can make. Has anyone got Tinker's tools? I'm asking this because I think Gossel did.
No.
I had some tools. Bear with me a second. No, I didn't. I had disguise kit.
Okie dokie. Alright, well, basically, a Tinker's tool. You can use Tinker's tools to repair damaged armour and get your penalties back. But for now, Rolio and Opal, please keep it noted your ACs are reduced.
Yep.
How do we want to proceed?
So
The tunnel winds ever on.
Carry on up.
we can, but we need to make a plan about these stupid oozes because I cannot. I don't like this burning.
Is there any water by us?
Only whatever you brought.
I can prestidigitate non-living things clean.
In fact,
Can
to
you
tell a
create
lie, that
water?
if you went back, there were barrels of stale water on that ledge above the clean pit that the big gelatinous cube had cleared out.
Mike, opal has also regeneration, but does this count when it is damaged from acid, for example, or is it only for normal
She
hit
has what?
points?
Sorry, I missed that part.
Regeneration.
How? Read out the wording for me.
So it has regeneration. The vampire gains 10 hit points at the start of its turn if it has at least one hit point and isn't in sunlight or running water. If the vampire takes radiant damage or damage from holy water, this trait doesn't function at the start of next turn.
Yeah,
Does it count?
I think you would. Yeah, I think you'd regenerate. It's not. I would say, if it was a case of you hadn't fed in a long time, then no. But I mean, you're in the town. You've probably kept yourself well stocked. Yeah, you can do that. You can regenerate.
Okay, but when we have combat, for example, in the middle of the day, then I don't have regeneration because I'm outside on the sun.
Exactly. Yeah, but right now you're
Okay,
underground.
that's fine. Thank you. So can I heal all the hit points because do we have rounds now?
You can heal the hit points. That's fine. How many hit points does it say it regenerates per turn?
10 hit points per turn, and I am down to 33 from 49. So it is like two turns.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say you roll. I say let's do it this way because we're not going to take unless you're planning on taking a short rest. Roll a d10 and then take that many hit
Okay.
points back. If you were taking a short rest, I'd basically say have it for free. Get your hit points back for free without rolling the hit
So
dice.
I have 5. I rolled a 5.
Yeah. So do that. So we're not short resting. You're still pressing on.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, okay. I think all we need to do is just have a little look again at Opal's little intricacies like that and just decide how we do them.
That's
Yeah.
why I haven't used it
No. Well, we haven't used that
up
at
to
all.
now.
No.
Yeah, just because we haven't clarified it.
No, that's
So
fine. That's fine. Yeah, we haven't used it
yeah.
at all. So that's
I'm
fine.
also going to cast a little cure wounds on myself because, oh, you bastard.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go for it. That's fine.
I may as well not have bothered.
That good, eh?
I'm going to do it again. That's how good it was. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? All these little light blasts going off as Gottel basically tries to fix himself.
Shall we carry on then, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. You're pressing on upwards.
Yes, I believe I'm in the lead now as well.
You are.
Moving on up.
So you move on up, and you go on for spiraling upwards, and it comes through like maybe a flatter piece, and then a straighter piece, but then it carries on spiraling. Spiraling. I don't know what I said. Spiraling upwards, and you just basically come to a brick wall.
Hmm.
I'm gonna knock on the wall.
Yeah, you bang your fist on it.
Is it hollow or?
It's a wall.
Does it look as if so if we see around or under the wall, does it look as if there is like any running water or anything that indicates that there is a passage there?
There's no. It's just this rough cut tunnel, and it comes to this brick wall. But Rodeo, you can investigate it if you like.
Yes, please. 15.
You sort of spend a little bit of time you're feeling around it. Maybe Gottle's casting his eye light on the wall there, and you start to realise that where you knocked it and stuff, there's like the brick maybe had moved a little bit, and you decided to maybe push that brick more, and then you realise that actually all these bricks are loose, and if you push it, you end up in the known part of the sewer.
What, we've looped back on ourselves?
It's looped back on itself. You are now in a known part of the sewer.
Well, I think we head back to town and
I think so. We can dial this in and tell them about it. They can come down and hunt the oozes themselves, I think.
and we need to report our findings to young Saladin.
Took me bloody ages to get this polish on, and now it's all buggered.
So we can find someone to pick you up.
Would you be right, so would you be right.
Cool. So you're heading out of the sewers again and off to Celadon, or the government building at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay, that's fine. I say it's fine. I didn't remind myself of the name of the receptionist there, so we're going to have a new receptionist at the government building. Bear with me while I get
maybe
my
they
book of
work in
names.
shifts, so you cannot have only one.
Well, that's very true. You can't just have one person all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
We have got today Erica. And Erica is a young human woman, bit naive. She's dressed in like a nice sort of pair of dungarees with a frilly sort of shirt, perhaps. Freckles on her face and reddish curly hair. And she sees you all coming to reception at the government building there, and she says, "Oh, good morning. Hello. How are we all?"
Hello, matey.
You
We're
look,
looking for Saladin.
you look a bit rough. You're a bit smelly. Where have you come? Are you vagrants?
No, we work for Saladin.
Do you? I don't think he would hire people like you. Well, I could see if I could summon him. I suppose. I think he was in a meeting.
You alright?
Did you say it would be all right?
Yeah, you'll understand. He
Um,
loves us.
Well, what names am I giving?
Radio.
And any others? There are three of
And
you.
Opal.
There's three of us, but surely you only need to give him one name.
Well, I suppose. All right. Just take a seat over there. And she points towards the door that you came into the reception, and there's like some chairs. Like, just go over there and
Take a seat, right.
Yes.
Are they fastened down? Have you got a spanner?
They are fastened down, and I don't have a spanner. I just want you away from me. You stink.
How am I going to take a seat if you won't let me unfasten the bastards?
Another funny man. Just go and sit down, would you please? You smell. Get away from me. And
Let's take a seat.
she heads off.
Why is it every time we come here we want to murder someone?
As she turns her back and can't see me, I am going to prestidigitate and soil her pants, or whatever she's wearing.
Well, give me a sleight of hand check, because you're not the only people in reception.
Oh, you didn't say that now, did you?
Well, no, I didn't, but there are more,
You didn't say there's a great big crowd.
It's well, I mean, I thought it'd be obvious. You're in a government building. It's a there are going to be more people in it. Okay.
It's not tall.
There's
14.
14. There are 13 people in here, and they didn't see you. But as she walks off, she goes, "Oh dear, oh no!" And you sort of see her like put a hand down the back of her trousers, and she pulls her hand out and looks at it, and goes, sniffs it, oh no. I
You
might
smell!
I might be a minute long. Oh, I might be a minute longer.
Don't worry. No rush.
And don't come near us because you smell.
She's all like drops her head and runs off. Poor. She's only a young girl, and like at 17, 18, you've done that to her. Terrible
That's right.
people.
17 and 18-year-olds are little shits.
She can learn her lesson today.
Anyway, well, you have just come out of a sewer, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, it smells like she has too.
Apparently so. All right. Well, it's gonna take her a little bit longer than anticipated. Are you doing anything while you sat there, or what?
Opal is pissed off with the ooze because of her, and she keeps looking on her uh, sword to figure out what to do.
Yeah, and you see people like walking past you, like, oh my god, they're holding their noses and stuff as they pass you. And some time goes by, probably about 20 odd minutes, and then you see the young lady reappear with Saladin, and he looks over and she points at you guys, and he looks up and goes, he always puts his hand into his forehead like, ah. And he comes over, he goes, hello everybody, haven't seen you, well, for a day or two. If you've come looking for, I don't have anything yet. Nothing's come up.
You asked us to go into the sewers.
Of course I did. Yes. How silly of me. Yes, you smell like a sewer. You must have been down there.
Yeah, we found some interesting stuff
Oh.
in
Okay.
there. Hand him the ledgers of Runsley's movements and the plans for the collision.
Plans for the what? Sorry.
There was plans for the Coliseum. Jesus, Coliseum.
Oh, the explosion. Yeah. Oh, he's right. Yes. Well, I should probably have a look through these. And he starts flicking through explosions, and the government. Oh. And the Bones crew was something to do with it, and Runzy was involved. So Runzy was supplying the gunpowder, by the looks of it, the black powder.
Was indeed.
Ah. He was supplying it, and it says here the Bones crew were facilitating how it's going to go down. Is there any motive?
Yeah, I haven't read through them all, but the motive would be obviously the government's lack of trying to find Runsley's parents' death.
Well, it's not that we haven't been trying. We just haven't come up with
Not
anything.
him. Yeah.
How long did you say it was till
No, we
they
haven't.
returned?
A month? Is it a month? One second.
He goes, yeah, yes, it was a month, wasn't it?
Yes. Remember.
That was a couple of weeks ago now, so we're going to be coming up on. We need something.
No, we got that confession off. Hello?
You had a confession.
Hello. Yeah, we read it to you. We showed you.
Ah, was that the one? A note written by the leader of the Bones crew, and he
Yes.
said that he was, or they were responsible or something for it. A burglary or
Yeah.
something like that. I can't remember entirely what you said.
I do write notes down.
That's okay. Just testing you. Well, I know.
Yeah.
Go on, say again.
It was Darius. Okay, go.
Darius was involved in the murder. Yes, I do remember you saying.
That's what it
something.
says on the thing. And we got his head as well, I believe. Did we take his head?
No, I don't think he took his head.
No.
No. So Darius
No,
was
that doesn't sound
responsible for
like
the
this.
murder. Strange though, when
Yeah.
they had an alliance, but I suppose, perhaps this was before and he was trying to make amends. Who knows?
But no, it's just there. It's black and white. And we got his signet ring as well.
Well, I better take a
So,
hold of that.
right.
Well, because if I can have that with the note when Robert does return.
I thought we were liaison with Robert when he returned.
What you can do if you wish.
Do we,
On
do we
behalf of the city.
Hmm. I'm going to give him the signet ring and the note.
He takes it. He says, "Okay, thank you very much. I will just have to make sure that we keep an eye out, and when they do return, I will be there with a guard, and we will speak to him and try and convince him that perhaps the Bones crew were trying to double cross him or something. There must have been another reason for whatever happened. Have you come
Well,
across
I
any more?
think he might have not clicked onto something because I'm pretty convinced it was his ship that blew up.
Yes, the explosion at the sewers. You're convinced it was his ship?
One of his ships.
One of them. Well, maybe that all ties in very nicely then. But we won't know until he returns, I suppose.
Hmm. If he returns.
Well, we'll just have to wait and find out, I suppose, won't we?
Yes. But as we've done another job for you. Proved ourselves yet again.
Yes, you have.
So yeah, just keep us in mind. We're gonna get cleaned up, I think.
Well, if something else comes up, then absolutely. I mean, what we spoke about the dragon that appeared, the green dragon, didn't we?
We did indeed, yeah.
That's unfortunately, besides this revelation of explosives, is the most exciting thing to have happened recently, politically or in terms of world events.
I understand. I'm sure if a man of your stature, you'll find something sooner rather than later.
Well, yes, I believe I already said to you I was taking up a slightly different position here. They want me to stay on and provide assistance as a bit of a go-between Ventus and here, and now with potential tensions with Orifan. Yes, I've well, I've really got my feet under the table, I suppose you could say. Um,
Oh, we're thinking about going to visit Barnack for a
I'm
couple of.
sure that'd be a lovely
Is
trip
there
for
any
you.
chance? Any chance you can help us with a ship?
Well, I don't know if my coin purse has stretched that far. It's going to be an expensive trip.
Do you know of any boats that go to Barnack?
No, but I'm sure if you speak to the harbour master, he would be able to set you on the right path.
Okay. Okay, mate. Well, we'll leave you get out your hair once again. I need a
Yes,
bath.
well, thank you for providing me this information. I shall. And he holds up the paper and the ring. And he's, I will hold on to this, and when Rumsey returns, see what we can do.
Good. Have a good day.
And you, as you head outside, the rain begins again. As I said, we are now into sort of more the autumnal times. Um, yeah, what would you like to do?
I want to go
I
have a
get
bath.
clean.
I mean, is it worth seeking out a blacksmith or a tinker to fix your armor?
What time is it? What time of the day is it?
It's probably about like midday. You set off in the morning, didn't you? Do it in the sewers.
So
No,
yeah, if we
actually, I'll
go,
tell a lie. Actually, because you would have been down there for a little bit, wandering about. Let's go. It's probably more past lunchtime, more like 2 o'clock.
so maybe we can go and wash ourselves and then go find somebody to fix our armors and sword.
Yeah, I'll remind you the blacksmith, or most prominent one in town, is Nania, the Goliath lady.
Nanya.
Yes, Nania.
All right, sorry, I thought you said Nonya. I was going to say let's go
No.
and see Nonya's business.
This is Nania, Nania. Nania's tough armour and weapons.
That sounds like the place to go.
Yeah, but first we need to clean up because I don't think they will sell us anything in this condition.
Well, you might not need to sell anything. You might just be able to repair what you got. It might be cheaper. Recycling's all the rage.
You want to have, like, if they have a good impression of you, then they will give you better service.
Right, so.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna go get clean.
Yeah,
well,
me
we don't
too.
need to role play out going home and having a wash, so you can go home, have a wash. Maybe take an hour over that. We'll call it 3-4 o'clock. Shops are closing, but you do have time to get to the blacksmiths if you want to.
Yeah, we go blacksmith.
Yeah. So it's a nice stone building with a great big chimney and a forge, which is kind of outside in an open circle with a thatched roof. And then you've got like a big main stone building, which is kind of like their shop. And you head on inside. You see Nania there hammering away. Bang, bang, bang. It is still raining, of course. And they're working hard, forging away outside. Light is beginning to fade slightly. There are people lighting lanterns on the street. And she looks up, sees you all enter, and she recognises one of you already went to see her. I can't remember who it was, but she recognises one of you, and she looks up. She goes, "Oh, hello, hello, welcome back, welcome back. How can I help you?"
Well, he needs to get fixed. She needs a sword repaired.
Me, yeah. I need I saw here my sword and also my armor is a little bit damaged, so if you can help me.
And your armour's like leather, isn't it?
Let me see. I think so. Let me check. Studded leather.
Yeah. She takes your look at her arm and she says, yes, I can definitely patch it up, get it back to normal. It's going to cost, of course, 500 gold.
I have also this sword. Can you fix also that so you can give me
She
a better price?
takes it and she looks up. She's like looking at it and holding it up and examining it. She's I don't know about this one. And then
Do you have any new ones?
well, she says that, and then you see like this very tall, very skinny half elf. He's got like streaked cheeks, with this wild auburn hair. It's barely contained by like a leather band. Calloused hands, but his left hand's like gloved. And he approaches and he puts his hand on his shoulder, and he says, Nania, I think," and he starts muttering to himself, wait, what, if we just, oh no, never mind, I got an idea, Nania, what if we could, we could melt down the blade and then reforge it with a sliver of cold iron or something reactive to the acid residue. It might even gain a bit of that ooze's vibe. And she looks at him and she's, oh, Jory. You always have the best ideas, don't you, my lad? Well done. Yes, excellent. Yes, we could do that for you. Okay,
Oh, that would be great.
if you want the sword reforged and you want your armor fixed, it'd be 1,000 gold pieces.
900 because I'm poor.
She goes, I like you, girl, but give her a persuasion roll.
$16.
Jory goes, come on, boss, we can knock 100 off, surely.
I'm just a child. You
And
see me.
and she goes, you drive a hard bargain, but sure. Okay, we can do that. That's fine.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you need doing?
Do you do hide armor or no?
Armor's armor. We can fix armor. Young Jory here, he's skilled.
I need mine repaired as well, then, please.
Great. Well, let's have a look at it.
I wouldn't have put my armor back on after my bath, so I'll just pass it over.
She looks at it and says, not too bad. Not as bad as the other. 100 gold. So we're back to 1,000 in total.
Yeah, I'll pay 100 gold.
Are you going to pay up front, or are you paying?
I'll pay up front.
And you're just paying what, the 100, or are you paying the whole 1,000?
She could buy her an armor and sword.
Okay. And young lady, are you paying up front or when you collect?
How fast are you going to be?
Well, reforging, that's going to take at least a day. You're talking, it's going to be 2 days.
Okay, I pay up front. No, I pay half now and half on the collection.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you give it to that Jory, he'll get straight on it.
Thank you.
Then yeah, where would I find someone that can identify magical items?
Identify magical items. Well,
I think they might be magical. I'll hand over the gloves you found in the sewers with the arcane mark.
She looks at it. She's like, "Well, not me. I'm. You probably want to go up to the college, I should think." I mean, there might be. There might be someone. Let me have a little think for you. What about your friend here? Anything you need there, little meadow man?
I think I'm alright, so, you know.
Okay then. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Let me have a little look. There was. I need to remind myself. Is that the person at the college? Yeah, so that would be. So I'm just reminding myself of NPCs. There's so many people in this game now. There was Lucille the Enchantress. So she. Well, you could try Lucille. Lucille's enchantments. She might be able to help you out there. Let me see. Who else is there? Yeah, maybe Lucille will be your best bet, and then failing that, I mean, if you want to go up to the college, there's always the professor, Aranrius Onmir. That's the.
And where's Lucille?
And where's what?
Where's Lucille?
She's got a shop in the city. Lucille's Enchantments. I think you've been there before. It was the Warren folk, the rabbit woman.
I think I remember. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Gonna go to see Lucille. See if I can catch her before she closes.
Yeah, no problem. And the rain happily starts to clear up, and the sky starts to turn to a lovely sort of bluey, cloudy, but sort of that nice orangey colour as the sun's dipping.
Ooh, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. Then.
Could be.
Mid sky at night.
Lucille's is your destination.
It's for me, yes.
How about the other two? What are you guys doing?
I think Opal will stay kind of out of trouble for now because she is a little bit, she's a bit worried with that armor.
Do you
Yeah.
need to top up with your animal blood there, or are you still okay? It's got a fridge full of stuff.
I think I am okay because I think I had four days when we rolled, and that was only 1 day.
Right, we'll set the butler making more black pudding then.
Yeah, we can make some black pudding, but I think I will stay low for a little bit because I don't have my protection with me.
Okay. Well, in that case, Rhoda, you make your way off to Lucille. So she's this quite large um, rabbit, humanoid rabbit, wearing, you know, she was wearing last time we saw her quite summery clothes, but she's now sort of taken to perhaps more like a cardigan and thicker sort of clothing, given the weather. And she is kind of like looking like she's closing up her shop, and it is full of different like little trinkets and stuff like that. And she sees you coming into her shop, and she looks up and goes, "Oh, hello, hello. How can I help you? I feel like I've seen you before."
Oh yeah, so I had you look at my dagger, but not much you could tell me about it. I've got a couple more items you can have a look at.
Ah, your dagger. Rodeo.
That's it.
Oh, yes. Go on. What items do you want me to look at for you?
I'll pass over the dagger that has the finger handle and the gloves with the arcane marking.
Okay. She takes a look at them. Says, "This might just. Would you like a cup of coffee? While you wait?"
Yeah, actually, I missed your closing. I can come back tomorrow.
No, no, no. It's fine. And she hops over to the door and she shuts it and puts the closed side around, makes you a drink. Okay. And she sort of starts doing a few arcane things. And she goes, "No, this knife is just a knife. Um, Rather disgusting knife, I have to say so." And
Yeah.
then she goes, "Oh, the gloves. The gloves." She starts to look at them and tries to squeeze one on her paw. Um, Yes, these are a magical nature. Where did you find them?
Yeah, it's probably best you not know, maybe.
Well, if you haven't got a license, it's probably best I do. I'll take them off your
I've got a
hands.
license for magic.
Oh,
I'm
oh, in
educated.
that case, why don't I be so secretive about it? These gloves are uh, of a tactile mind. When you wear them, they will enhance your sense of touch.
Oh,
Um, and for your notes, that I will put this into D&D Beyond, but basically they will allow you to feel the temperature, texture, and subtle vibrations of objects that they touch in an exaggerated way. This helps with tasks requiring precision or subtlety, like picking locks or handling fragile items. These gloves can also allow you to briefly read emotions by touching someone's skin, feeling the warmth, tension, or even subtle vibrations of their heartbeat. This can give you a insight into whether someone is lying or anxious.
oh,
So I will pop that
oh. Thank.
into.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, for Oh, just 50 gold for a identification.
Okay, I'll give her 60.
Oh, very kind. Thank you very much.
All right. I might pop back tomorrow and have a look at your wares.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave. I'll down my coffee and leave.
Okay. I mean, you'd have had time to drink it. It was like you were in here for like an hour.
Right then. Yeah, I'll head to our favourite pub.
You're going to the Drunken Fungus. Okay. Where are the other two? What are we up to?
I'm just supervising the butler making black pudding.
Cool.
Go faster. More pudding in that. Make it blacker.
More blood.
Bit more dye.
Add it in. Cook it better.
All right. Well, if you two are at home and Rolio's in the pub, Rolio, you perhaps you're having a Guinness or something like that. You start to hear a couple of rumours.
Yeah.
There's talk of a fisherman that's gone missing.
Yeah.
And how the weather is stirring up the sea again. And several fishermen are beginning to call that to do with the merfolk.
Would I know if there are merfolk in them waters?
Oh yeah, there's merfolk. You're not entirely sure necessarily what Orofan's connection to them are, but you're listening to these stories, and basically, some of the fishermen are saying it's not just storms. There are merfolk, and they're lurking in the surf, and they've got eyes like glinting knives in the dusk, and they say they're searching for something
Typical
or
sailor stuff.
someone. You know. But yeah, that is what you hear about the merfolk. For the vanishing or the lost fishermen, you hear some whispered rumours from the corner. You may be sat by the fire, and in the corner you hear sat around a table. A couple of them lean in and they go, "They say old Captain Marlowe went out to sea 3 nights ago. Never came back. Some claim the sea took him for all the treasure he plundered in his youth." As for old Fawcett Knob, he is happily just pouring off pints and serving people because Gottle's not here to cause him a headache.
I'll finish off my drink and head back to the
Okay.
garden.
You return back to the garden district then, and to the cottage. It's into the evening.
You've been down the pub.
I have. I thought you would be down there, but
Well, no, you didn't send for us, and you've been drinking. That's not fair.
do apologise. Must have holiday
Well,
find you down there.
I know, but we thought we'd be staying here to be easily findable.
Yeah, well, it's either
Never
here or
mind.
Fungus.
It's okay. We had stuff to drink here anyway. Found some old liniment down the back of the sofa.
How come you didn't get yourself fixed up at the blacksmith?
But, I'm not functionally disabled with it. It's fine. It's just a bit of cosmetics, and a bit of wear and tear is never a bad thing, is it?
Your battle scars.
Bit of character, I suppose. But
It's a little bit of patina, I think they said last time I went. And I praised myself at an antique shop.
how much was you worth?
Not a lot.
Oh, that's a shame. I was thinking we should maybe look at going to Barnet soon to chase your visions.
Well, Barnack would be good. I'd like to chase my visions. Any dream will do.
Seeing Joseph next year.
Yeah.
So So yeah, I can go down after we picked up our stuff. I'll go talk to the ship carver. I've got a little bit of sway in getting us some passage.
All right, so that'd be great. It'd be great. I mean, yeah, that'd be good. I mean, I could always give you a little bit of, bardic inspiration there to help you out if you need it. But
Yeah, it should be fine. This is my background. Mhm. Yeah, so unless you want to go back down to the pub, I might call it a night.
I don't know. I mean, how late is it now? Could we book a passage now for tomorrow?
The ship harbor be down there now?
You'd probably struggle
Oh,
at
you're
this
probably
time
right.
of the night. It's the harbour master would definitely be closed up.
Right, where we probably rest then.
Okay. You can all take a long rest. Gossel, unfortunately, any pitting and stuff obviously won't be repaired unless you do visit an artificer. But as I said, battle scars. Let's take a quick break there for, and end part 1, so we can all get some refreshments. And we'll be back again for part 2 and the next day in just a moment. See you all after the break.
See you.
Sweet.
Well,
Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
ba ba ba. Welcome
Na
back.
na 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 na.
Welcome.
Sweet Caroline.
Come on, copyright.
It's when you line. It's when you line up a Swede, a carrot, and a lime
Exactly.
next to each other.
Sweet carrot and lime. What a nice recipe.
And then a
Ba
banana.
ba ba.
Sweet carrot, lime, banana.
Anyway,
Are we making a cake?
no, we're going to carry on with playing Amion, and this is part 2. So thanks for joining us again. Oh, how much of that will we get away with? Oh, we'll have to wait and find out. So, anyway, it is the next morning. You all wake up refreshed. I'm sure Baina wishes she was refreshed. Wishes she was. Oh my god, I can't speak. It's too late at night. I think is a big problem. Anyway, you'll wake up refreshed. What to do?
Do I have any news about my armor and stuff yet, or they're not ready yet?
No, I think we said it was 2 days. So
Okay, so
It's
she's very leisure, and maybe she will, if everybody's happy waiting, she might go and see her protector,
mentor.
mentor. Thank you, that's
Yeah,
the word.
you can do that, and you can then make a skill check because you've already made one, haven't you? You were successful on it, so you can go off and do that, and we'll leave it with the boys
Before
for a
she
minute.
goes, I'm going to give Opal the finger blade.
Yeah,
What is the finger blade?
it's just a dagger.
The dagger.
It was picked up from Darius's chambers. It's got, instead of a hand like a normal handle, it's got like, it looks like a finger bone.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Just send me what it is.
I don't have anything yet.
Well, it is just that. It's just a knife with a, instead of like, let's say, like a wooden or metal handle or leather bound handle. It's just a finger.
Oh,
Just a standard dagger hitbox. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
fine.
it's just a standard knife, but it's got
fine.
got a finger for a handle.
I'm going to
Finger of
write
touch
this.
is just enough.
So it is finger of
It's just a
Yeah.
finger
of
dagger.
death.
Finger of death.
Finger
Finger
dagger.
of death dagger.
Finger dagger. No, not finger of death dagger. Just a finger dagger. It's got no magical properties. It is just a dagger.
Finger of death dagger. Lol.
Let me tell you what the
Long.
stat block is for a dagger. Dagger is 1d4 piercing. That's it.
Yes, no, I'm not putting it as a finger of death. I'm just saying finger of death dagger, Lloyd.
Yeah. I mean, that's if that's what you want to call it, but it's just a 1d4 piercing dagger, and that's it. It just looks pretty
So,
menacing.
Goal, should we
We
go
do.
Thank
talk
you
to
very.
our?
It's very nice.
You're more than welcome.
So you go off
I
and
didn't
meet
know you didn't have
the.
a sword, so
Hopefully, I will have it soon, and they will not make any stupid things with my sons because I paid a lot of money, a whole fortune.
But then, you can finish off your enemies with the finger dagger and say, ha ha, I just gave you the finger.
Yes, I can do that,
Or you
but
got.
I'd like to also
Yes,
visit my
indeed, that one as
mentor.
well, Mike.
I haven't seen I haven't seen him for some time, so I need to go and see him. So, what is the skill check? Remind me, is it a D20?
Yeah, you need to roll d20, and then
And
it's
above
over.
10 is
It's
success.
like a death. Oh no, what was it? Oh god, I can't remember now. It was
I think it's above 10 is success.
yeah, above 10
eh,
success, and then you were
Below
adding
10, it's not.
yeah, but you were trying to add to your thingy, wasn't it? So yeah, go for it.
What do I add? I don't remember.
I don't think you had anything. I can't remember now off the top of my head. Hang on,
3.
a 3. Let me just double check because I can't remember if I said. Yeah, no. Add. What's your stealth skill modifier?
Um. Oh, sorry, I'm opening my Nvidia. No, don't open that. Bye. Oh,
Because you were trying to level up stealth at this point, so it's your modifier, your d20 roll plus your stealth modifier.
my stealth is +4.
So it was 3, wasn't it? You said.
Yes,
So
so
yeah,
it's
not
7 in
not
total. So it's
not
not.
enough on this one. So whatever you do with your mentor, it hasn't quite sunk in, unfortunately.
That's alright. I think she's a bit tired.
What about so? What's Rolio and Gottel up to?
I think we should go see the shipmaster, the harbour master. Sorry, see if we can get a ship passage on a ship.
Oh, Winnie.
That's a good idea to go and do that. And then on the way back, we can call in at the pub and I might be able to do a little bit of a gig. See if I can earn some gold out of Fawcett. Yeah,
Cool.
give him a bit of a
Yeah.
headache to boot.
Okay, so you head on down to the docks. You go to the Harbour Master's building, which, as I said before, was a sort of on the far end of the dock, closer to where Runsy's house is on that posher end. And it looks like a bit of a warehouse, but with an office block on top of it. And you make your way up the steps into there, and there he is, old Winnie, the dwarf. Looks a bit like Captain Birdseye, short grey beard. He's got like a beanie hat on, but with all the rolled up, savoury sort of sides. A turtleneck sort of jumper, knitted jumper. And he sat behind his desk, and he's got all his papers there, and he's signing books off and stuff. Pipe in his mouth, and he looks up and sees you as, hello, good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a good while now. What's going on?
There's a couple of things. How are we doing today?
Oh, well, I'm very well, thank you. Very well, very well. How about you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Can I
Any
interest you in
news
a
of the
tot of rum?
Always.
Excellent. Help yourself. The canter's behind you.
Okay. Any news on the Shrieking Serpent?
The what now?
My ship. I asked you to keep an eye out for.
Oh, no, not seen any shrieking serpents around here.
No, no news or at all. Or,
No, I had no news about any shrieking serpents, no.
right. Okay. We're also looking to see if we can get some passage to Barnack.
Passage to Barnack. Ooh, that's a long way away. It's going to cost you a pretty penny.
Well,
Really?
I'm very qualified to work on a ship.
Okay. It's probably still going to cost you a pretty penny, I'd have thought.
I've got
I
the
could do a
sailor
stint as
background.
entertainment officer as well.
Okay, well, it depends on how much money you're willing to spend, I suppose. I mean, let me see now. And he starts taking out a ledger and he goes, boats in the harbour at the moment. Well, I could do you a ship at 1,000 gold pieces. It won't be necessarily the fastest option. That's under Captain Harbin Brask. He's a dwarf like myself. Ship's a bit beaten up though. It's an old two-masted schooner, a bit rickety. Patch sails, that's kind of the like, you know. Yeah, you might have to make a few stops on the way. Or, of course, there it would be slightly more moderate comfort. What? 3,000 gold? You'll go directly to Barnack, but they will be expected. You'll be expected to help out with things on board. That would be. That would be under Ishara Velin, a half-elf lady. Oh, very, very handsome lady. A very handsome ship.
I mean, the helping on board, would that come with wages?
No, you'd be unfortunately expected to help out as part of it.
That seems a little bit strange.
Well, they're not. You know, you're paying to sail on board, but unfortunately, they might expect you to help out with maybe the sheets or something like that, cooking, entertainment, as you said, something like that. You know.
I've headlined at many a show, you know.
I'm sure you have. There is.
So I think there's a value to our services there that needs to be taken into consideration. We'll talk to the captain about it there.
You could
Maybe
do.
if you make the introductions.
You could do. Absolutely. And there's one other option, quite a pricey option, but it will mean you don't have to lift a finger. Ship's not actually in dock yet. It is due in any day with a large shipment for us from Ventus, but they will take you directly to to Barnack. It's going to cost you about 10,000 gold, but you will get there in one piece, and you won't have to lift a finger.
I don't think we've got that. That much gold on us. I'm trying to find a shared treasure room and I can't find one. So I'm presuming we haven't got one. In which case, I definitely haven't got 10,000 gold.
No, I don't have either.
There should be
About 11.
There should be.
Did we not have a shared? Or was
There was.
it?
There should be
We
something.
took out a Rumsey's. Yeah. We took out Rumsey's and shared it out.
Oh, there isn't a loot channel. We'll have to make a loot channel on our Discord. And James can finally fill in the ledger of what he's got.
Just saying, I can't quite see one. I know what I've got on my inventory, but it's not 10,000 gold.
No.
You had
I
quite
have
a lot
actually
at
got-
Runsy's house.
Yeah, but I gave the gems away.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Sorry, I bit my tongue earlier on this afternoon. It's really hurting.
Oh yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? I keep biting my cheek here. It's so annoying, especially if I'm very hungry. I
We got
keep biting it.
3,782 gold pieces
Okay.
in the shared ship.
Right, now you've got just
Seen
over
that.
1,000. Well, I've got a little bit over 1,000.
I've got a little bit over 1,000.
He starts popping. He's puffing on his pipe, and he said, "Well, So
I'm happy to work.
you're
Just
not,
go behind
you're not
the
there for this
screen.
conversation.
Sorry?
You're not there for this
Oh, not
conversation.
in this. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. I'm not.
Like my background is sailor, and it's
Yeah.
just the features when you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and your adventuring companions. You
Mm.
might sail on a ship yourself or another ship you have good relations with.
Well, you don't have good
Yeah,
relations
calling
with
it a
either of
favour.
these, or
No.
it's not a ship you've been on. And even
No.
if it was, this is still that's raw. This isn't raw. This is homebrew, and no, you're not getting a ship for free. This is very much Mos Eisley Spaceport. It's going to cost you, 10,000 credits for you and the old man.
Right, so we need to find a captain, get him pissed, and then sort of do the reverse press gang. Get him
Or
to
win a
agree to
ship
take us quite cheaply.
He's a puffer like on his pipe. Would you like me to make a meeting for you and a captain? I don't mind.
Yeah.
Which sort of ship would you like to travel on?
I wouldn't mind stopping a couple of times. Do the 1,000 gold.
It's going to take you a long time to get there.
How long's a long
Presume.
time?
Well, if you're going to take Harbin's vessel, he will have to go. He cannot go directly. His boat won't make it. You'd have to go probably up the coast a little bit, cross over. Hold on. You would have to then cross over to near Ventus. So you'd probably go out to the headland here, the shortest distance across towards Ventus, and then sail down the coast to Port Horizon. You'd have to go all the way around to another port on Ventus, maybe a couple, resupplies, make sure it's not taking on too much water, and you might have to even get another ship to take you all the way, because if you cast your mind back to the world map, obviously it's all squished in to fit on a smaller map, but it is like the globe, so Barnack is actually around the corner quite a bit in the southern hemisphere, whereas right now you're in the northern hemisphere.
Right. What was the elf lady called again? The elf cat.
If you wanted to go a little bit more expensive, then Ishara Velin. She's a half elf.
That was 3,000.
That's going to cost you about 3,000, but she can get you right there.
Okay. Yeah. If you can set up a meeting with a charter in the next couple of days for us.
I can make the arrangements, and perhaps you can see her this evening.
Yes. Perfect.
Where should I ask her to meet you? Residence, perhaps?
Yeah, that would do me.
Excellent.
Just at the top of the gardens.
In the garden
Skeleton's
district,
place.
yes. Oh, right, very good. Well, I'm sure if she asks for you, they'll let her in.
We'll let the guards know.
Excellent, excellent. All right, very good. Well, I shall send for Ishara to come and visit with you.
But yeah, if you hear anything speaking stuff, please let me know.
If I hear of it, of your ship, yes, I absolutely will. But I'm sorry, I've heard nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Look, and then I bid you good day, and then
He nods and says, "Thank you very much," and he takes up his quill and he starts scribbling down things again.
Right.
what's it go to the pub, Gothel?
It's a bit early for doing a comedy set, but we could just go to the pub and have a little drink, I guess. I don't see why not. We
Yes.
could have arranged to meet her at the pub, and then we could have stayed there all day.
No, we could have.
No, you,
Hindsight's
you,
2020.
yeah. Well, you know what it is, isn't it? But I don't know. Should we send for the little girl, or what? Is she busy? Do you know what she's doing? I don't know.
She knows where to find us. I'm sure she can sniff us
But
out.
I guess she'll know that we're at the pub if we both out for the day. Onwards to the pub then. Go on, let's go.
Off to the drunken fungus.
Yes.
Fawcett's happy to see you. He knows what you're after. A Guinness and a bum cocktail, I'd imagine.
Yes. I'll have a bub cocktail, please, Fawcett.
He bends you over, sticks the funnel in. Out comes the piece of leek. Shoves that in as well. I'm joking. He doesn't do that.
Don't forget the Worcester sauce.
He goes, "Ah, yes, the Worcester sauce," and he shoves that up there too. No, he sticks it all in a nice big glass for you. And a
Thank you
Binnis
very much.
for goal.
Oh, yes, business for me. Oh, I can't be doing with none of that.
And he taps the bar as come on there, pay up. Drinks aren't free. 2 gold pieces, please.
Righty ho, I'll get these, Rodeo. It's fine.
Thank you very much.
Between
You're welcome.
you look around, there's not too many people, and he says, between the three of us, unfortunately, I might be going out of business soon. There's a problem. I keep going unconscious. I keep falling unconscious. People are robbing me blind.
Well, I've heard that if you stick cheese in your ears, that can stop you going, unconscious at crucial moments. But
Is
it
that
has to be
so?
really, 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 really strong cheese.
Oh, I see. Maybe I have to do that then.
It's worth a go.
I'll have to get some of that nice blue cheese.
Oh, yeah, the sweariest cheese you can get.
Excellent. Yeah, I've heard of some pretty foul-tempered cheese out there.
There is. There's one that chases you down the bloody corridor.
Is there really?
That's right. Oh, you just can't get away from the smell.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know, something like Gordizol or something.
Oh, I see. I'll have to ask around the market for that.
Yes, it's quite soft, so you got to ram it right in. You might notice a little bit of deafness, but don't worry about that.
Is that the one where you can get the rats to eat it back out for you, but you got a risk of them eating your eardrums too?
Oh, you don't get them to eat it back out. They won't go near the stuff.
Oh. Oh, that's a shame.
No, no, the deafness is a permanent side effect. Just keep topping it up as needed 3 times a day.
Oh, well, that's not good. I don't want to be deaf.
Well, the deaf is out of business.
Aye, it's true, but I might be out of business if I can't hear anyone to serve them either. But okay.
Ooh, you got a point there. You got a point. Ooh, well, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could put cheese in one ear and just be deaf on one side.
Aye, I could do, couldn't I? That'd be good.
That
You
might
could just
work.
hire security.
Higher secure. Aye, is a good idea.
Or you can talk to the librarian. She's got a good golem mechanism up there. One of them.
I don't know what one of those is, but I'm sure we could find out.
Maybe. Are they robbing you with the gold there, or are they robbing your beers?
Everything. I woke up the other day. My coffers were empty. My barrels are practically empty. The watch done nothing about it.
Well, that's just wrong, isn't it? I don't know what's going on there, but I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of it.
Rodeo, what's your passive perception?
16, I think. Double check. 16.
You feel all of a sudden a lightness on your belt where your coin purse would be, and this kid running out the door.
Guiding bolt.
You get, really?
I'll chase after him. No, I'll chase after him.
Yeah, okay, you chase after him. We'll enter initiative for that.
I'll chase after you too, because I'd be like, what the fuck?
Go on then, both of you can roll initiative, please.
Oh,
18.
6.
18 and 6. Let me make a little note. So,
I like these dice because they make a little hum sound every time you roll them, but they do roll badly at the moment.
Is that D&D Beyond dice?
Yeah. It's a little set of holy dice. They go,
very nice. Well, Rodeo, you're going first. You see this kid legging it out the door.
I am going to Misty Step to him.
Yeah, how far was it? Can you miss a step? I can't remember how far it goes now. Is it 30 feet, 60 feet?
Up to 30 feet.
Up to 30 feet. Okay. He's already got the go on you, so you missed the step to the door, but he's already out the door, so he's got 30 feet on you.
Yeah. I carry on running after him.
Yeah. Okay. So you make it to him. He will use an action dash and get 60 feet away from you. And he's starting to run through the crowd.
60 feet.
And he takes the hide action. No, he doesn't, because he's dashed. No, he doesn't.
Dashed. He's not
He's
going
dashed.
to
He
do
can't
that.
take a hide action. He's just dashed. You can't see where he's gone.
Okay.
Gosso will be you.
I'm going to dash after him.
So you're 30
Let's
feet
see.
to the door, and then
Another 30 feet.
up the street.
Yes.
Cool. You can sort of see where he's going. You're 30 feet closer to him than what Rolio is. Rolio, it is your go.
I'm going to move 30 feet, and I'm also going to cast my Summon Fae, my little shark,
Okay.
land shark.
There are 4 watchmen in the
I'll
area.
flash my license.
Yeah, okay. Flash
There's
your license.
watchmen.
Yeah.
Oh, that little shit took my money.
And they look and they see where you're pointing, and they all join in the pursuit. I'll have 2 go on Rodeo's turn, and I'll have 2 go on Gottle's turn. Is there anything else, or should we go for the little shit?
Yeah, just a little shit.
Cool. He will take the hide action this time, and attempt to blend in with the crowd. You will need to make a perception check to see if you can spot him. Gottle, it is your go, and you can instruct 2 of these watchmen on what to do.
A perception check of 12.
Unfortunately, does not do it. He seems to have disappeared from your view for a moment.
Well, I'm going to dash 60 feet in the same direction he was heading. No,
Okay.
we'll run 30 feet in that direction, and I'm going to jink left for another 30 feet of dash. And I'm going to shout at the watchman and say, spread out. One of you over there and one of you over there. Look for the little shit.
Okay, they do that. You can roll a perception check for them to see if they notice anything. Just do a straight d20.
Yeah. They get a flat 14 on a d20.
One of them notices him, and you hear a, "Oh, bugger!" And he starts to, well, on his turn, will start to flee again. Rodeo, you're up.
So, do I see him now again?
He's hiding from you, so you'll need to.
Right.
But you can have advantage because he's been rumbled.
That's just +3, so Jesus, lads, count 16.
Yeah, you hear it and you see exactly where he is.
Gonna dash it at him.
Yeah.
That one. How far away am I?
You were 60 feet.
What, with the dash?
Away from him, yeah, so you can dash and get to him.
Yeah, so I dash to get to him.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can grab him.
No, because you use your action to dash.
Oh, damn it. And that's it then, yeah. I go.
And the 2 guards, do you want to instruct the 2 guards to follow you, or?
Yeah, get him.
Cool, they
There's
come with
10
you.
gold in it for you.
Oh, well, they're even more encouraged to do so then. They come with you. And the little kid's like, "Oh, bugger!" As he's been rumbled. He's going to attempt to run 30 feet and then hide again. but not with a natural one. So he only gets 30 feet away. Before we go to Gottle, Opal, would you like to join in with this, or are you returning for your mentor?
I will join because I'm just falling asleep. If I don't
That's
join,
all right.
I'm sorry.
I know. That's fine.
So
You appear from an
I.
alleyway in front of him.
Sorry.
You can appear from an alleyway in front of him.
Yeah, yeah. You can see out of the shadows this little child coming, like, "Hi, come back."
Get him.
Is this the second day?
No, it'll be another day before you get your armor.
Okay, so what do I see?
A bit of a crowded, busy street. There's a market and all that sort of stuff. You see Rolio and Gottle scrabbling after a young kid with 4 watchmen as well.
Do I get in front of the kid or behind
Yeah, you
them?
step out from an alleyway and you see this kid running, and these guys like, get him!
So I'll try to grapple him.
Yeah, okay.
What do I roll? D20?
Plus strength.
22.
Yeah, you kind of like, you see him running, you see these guys chasing him. You just put your foot out, trip him over, and then just jump on him.
Yes.
Gottle, it's your go next.
Right. Well, I suppose I better run over to where Opal is there.
Cool. No problem. We'll come out of initiative because he's now been captured. As it was still your turn, Gottle, if there's anything you want to do, you can.
I don't know exactly how far I was off Opal, so I think that I'll just give him a stern look and say, down with that kind of thing.
He's, don't hurt me, please! I'm begging you.
What's wrong? Shush. What happened?
I was here to give him a message.
What was the message?
No,
What do you mean, no?
you stole my money.
Yeah, no, that was just a little bit of a bonus on the side, wasn't it?
How much did he steal?
Your whatever money you have on you.
Oh, so about 1,300 gold.
Oh, Opal is not happy. So
I'll take my money off of him.
Yeah, hold him down so you can take the money back.
all right.
And check if he has more money.
Well, the watchmen are looking at you when you say that, and they're like, that's not how we do things.
No. If he has more money from other people, to give them back to the authorities.
Give them a persuasion roll. Or are you being genuinely truthful in that?
No, I am genuinely truthful.
Okay,
Because
all right.
if he has stolen from
Yeah,
us,
yeah, yeah.
he might have. If it is a busy place.
Yeah, no, you check him, and he's got no more money on him. It's just what he took from Rolio.
So, what was this so-called message?
Well, I was coming to tell you, you might have killed the boss, but you haven't run us out completely yet. There's still
Sorry,
some of
who's
us.
us?
Bones, and he holds up his arm, and you see the little marking on his wrist. It's Bones crew, innit? We're not all completely gone.
Bones crew, you say?
Yeah.
You're part of the Bones crew.
Well, I'd like to think I was.
You're one of those nefarious, thieving, murdering bastards. The Bones crew.
One of my mates saw you come out of the sewers, and he said, "Watch them lot, and if you can, tell them we're still about."
So you're
Yes,
not
but
a
what?
part of them.
Yeah, I am.
No, he is a part of them. I want these watchmen to grip him for being a fucking terrorist.
They come over there, right? They clap their hands on him. You get off on them, Opal, and they're like, they pick him up. All right, you're coming with us, son. He's like, no,
See you in jail.
no, I don't want to go to jail.
You're Nick, Sonny Jim.
I'm not Nick. I'm Malcolm.
Are you going to be doing the Hem Fandango?
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's where they put a lovely necktie around your neck. and then they haul you up into the sky a little while. Then you piss yourself and your neck breaks and you die.
Oh my God! No, I don't want to do that. And then watch
Well,
them go.
you
Watch
you
them go.
wanted to
Don't worry,
be
we don't do that sort of thing round
also
here.
you wanted to be a part of this gang that they are lethal. So these are the consequences. If you're that tough, then you will be proud to go through these things.
The watch are like, we don't hang kids.
You not?
No.
I know, but he doesn't
Well,
know that.
it's no wonder you've got a crime wave going on, then, is it, officers?
Well, I thought apparently you lot took care of them.
Well, we took care of a lot of them, but obviously not this little shit.
He said, "Oh, I got mates, you know.
Not many, I'll guess.
Enough to deal with you."
That's okay. They can all come and join you in jail.
You look out, you. My dad'll have you.
Oh, maybe I will have your dad.
Not unless he buys me dinner first.
And Opal is like, nom 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 nom. I'm so hungry.
I'm not sure my mum will be happy if you have him, but you know.
I can have your mom too. It's fine.
Oh, that's Watchman, could you take me away? It's getting a little bit too much for me. They track him off.
Right, so the Bones crew is still active then. That's a bit of a blow.
Maybe we can use him as a bait for the rest of them to come, so we can find them all.
I'd rather use him as a draft excluder.
I
Is
think
it?
he's too low level for them to even worry.
I'm not worried about him. I'm just thinking how we can use him.
Well, that's what he was saying, that he's too low level for them to worry about.
I'm sure they'll make themselves known, but we're probably not going to be here.
What we have to do is say very loudly in town that we'd be terribly, terribly disappointed if our butler got killed.
Are you saying that out loud?
I know I hate the man, but I don't want him killed either.
Well,
He makes a banging bacon sandwich.
fair enough, right? So, you try and do something nice to somebody.
I'm gonna make a roll.
Are you trying to take him out of his misery? I can help.
No, he's trying to take him out of your misery.
I know,
With black
but
pudding then.
Black pudding, you get it from the bloody butchers anyway.
I kind of got used to him now.
So did God all say that out loud enough that people might hear you?
No, it's just in a little conflab there. I'm not really going to talk very loudly about knocking the butcher off, the butler off, am I?
Don't know.
Not with the
That's what
candlestick
I'm
in the
asking
kitchen.
you.
I mean, it wasn't me that was going to be doing the killing, so that'd be all right.
I made a roll. I mean, if you were talking, if you in character said it, then I made a roll.
I mean, I said it,
Okay.
But I think it
It
is.
wasn't particularly loud, but I definitely said it.
But also, it's a part of the conversation, so I don't know if anybody that heard can see that it's a joke or something.
Now, well, you have to wait and find out now.
Come
Who
into
will
bar.
rid me of this troublesome priest?
Yeah, exactly.
So it was turbulent priest, wasn't it?
Actually, yes, you're right. It was Turbulent Priest.
So we've got a meeting later on. So what do we want to do?
Did
I
you
don't think we
find
can spend any
anything?
more money.
Did you find anything new?
We got a meeting with one of the captains about going to bar now.
Okay.
Fawcett
But
Knob
that's later
thinks
on
he's
this
going
evening.
out of bit. And Fawcett Knob thinks he's going out of business because, he keeps getting robbed.
Oh. From whom?
From everyone, apparently, when he's unconscious.
Mm.
I think he's got a bit of a fainting problem.
Oh, okay. Is it? Are you part of the fainting problem?
I might have contributed to it unconsciously.
Oh dear, what have you done?
I think he's allergic to my jokes.
How can somebody be allergic to your jokes?
I don't know, but I think he is, because every time I tell a joke, he falls down.
Oh dear.
Well,
Maybe don't say jokes in front of him.
You do know that that's my whole shtick as a bard.
I know that. Oh well, it will be fine. He will get used to it.
I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's right, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. And then he gets a
Unfortunately,
little bit of a rest.
in his case, what doesn't kill you makes you poorer.
Well, with us going to Barnack, maybe it's worth the butler going to work for Fawcett.
Oh, a bit of free labour, you mean? Security, a bit of muscle.
Well, he is an ex-wrestler. He won, technically, by default, but he won.
That's a good idea. Let's give him the job of looking after Fawcett's stuff.
I like that idea. Yes.
Yeah.
Go find a butler. Which I cannot remember the name of.
I cannot remember it either.
Doodle McGuigan.
Dougal. Yes. Go find Dougal.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. Do you two want to finish your drinks that you never actually started before you got robbed?
Oh yeah, we go off with Fawcett. Actually, we're not just
Yeah.
gonna
All right. So you go
send
back
some
to
old guy.
the pub, finish your drinks, go back to the house, and Doodle's there just working away, and you go in. I'm very conscious of the time. I know you want to get to a certain point, so let's get to it. You get to Doodle in the house, and he's working away. He's saying, "Oh, hello, how's it going?"
Hi, Dougal.
Good.
We're going away
Good. I had the
again.
place to myself.
Not quite
Why?
this time. We got you some work.
I've got enough
You guys
work
be
here,
doing for
thank
us.
you.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have to have work here because we're not gonna be here.
Well, I still have work, so I'll keep the place tidy and clean.
No, because we also might be losing this place as well.
Ah, well, fine then. I quit.
Fair is it? But the bar, the fungus.
The
He's the
bar of
barman down there.
fungus.
God damn, I need to see. I
Drunken
caught Bane
fungus,
alright.
you know.
Yeah, the drunken fungus.
What about it?
We want you to go work for Fawcett down there.
Well, I'm not your slave. I don't have to go work for him if I don't want to. You're going away, I can just go back to living on the street.
That's the
But
point. Why would you live on the street when you can get paid?
Well, I could go back underneath the bridge. I could find my old house. Didn't always live on the street, you know.
if you take the job at the fungus, you won't have to live on the street.
Do you know how old I am? I'm 87 years old. I don't want to have to work all the rest of my days.
Oh, now
Yes,
you
but you're
remember.
also a pro wrestler,
So, what of it?
so they could do with someone like you down there. Someone fit and sprightly. And think of all the women that go to that bar.
You can roll in persuasion if you like.
16?
No, I won't do it.
Okay.
That's
Let's say we
funny.
don't offer you anything.
That's funny. No, sorry. If I can't stay here, I'm not working in a pub.
Wait.
Okay.
There is a rumour that there's a contract out on your head.
Oh, what?
Contract out in your head. We thought the safest place would be the pub because it's public.
Oh.
So if you stayed at the pub, you'd be in the public eye.
You can make a persuasion roll.
Another natural one.
That would be a 25.
Jesus.
Oh dear. Yes, maybe I should. Oh well, maybe I can do something for them.
I'm sure it'd be worth room and board and a little bit of, spending change for the sipping liquor.
All right, I'll spend the rest of my days in the pub.
This
Like
West Coast
so
is
many other old gentlemen.
Yes, I suppose so. I might make a new friend.
I do apologise, but this has been taken out of our hands slightly.
That's it.
Has it?
While you're in the pub, you can look out for an old friend of mine, Cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis. I could certainly keep an eye out for him. Ha 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 ha.
Yes.
Why has this been taken out of your hands?
Saladin said he's looking at getting this property back.
Oh. Well, I suppose maybe it's about time you did stop freeloading and, got a proper job, a house of your own.
Why do I feel like I'm getting told off by my dad?
I mean, are you hearing yourself there, butler dude?
Well, yes, but I
Are you
think
giving yourself advice there?
I think this one might be right. Rodeo, I am your father.
I know my father.
Oh my God, you were the sperm donor, number 27.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was proudly in line, ready to spaff in a bucket.
Well,
Unlike
that's
a
no
lot
way
of
to
D&D
talk about
characters, both
Rodeo's
my
mum.
parents are still alive.
Oh no, that's gonna
Oh
be old
no.
Fawcett. 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh, you got that one, did you, Mike?
Oh, I got that one. Oh dear. All right.
Sorry, Rolio.
He goes and packs up his bags and makes his way off to the Drunken Fungus. Are you waiting here for
We got
your cooler?
yeah. We'll wait for our
Well,
young captain.
you probably
Oh, okay.
take dinner, and a knock comes at the door. And it is a tall, sun-kissed half-elf. Her hair is tied in long braids, adorned with like small seashells and beads. And she wears quite a practical but clean uniform, favouring whites and blues. Um, and she nods as you answer the door. And she sort of says, "Greetings. I am Ishara Velin, but my friends call me Steady Hands. I understand you're looking for passage to Barnack."
Yeah, indeed.
Excellent. Well, may I come in? Have you set a place for me at the table?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
please
always
do.
space.
We've got black pudding and questionable wine.
Just the way I like it. Questionable wine.
Do take
Yeah.
seats. They're not ours.
I will take a seat, but not yours, sir. um, yes, excellent. Um, so yes, the harbour master tells you want passage to Barnack. You understand my fees.
Yeah, 3,000 gold.
It will cost you 3,000 gold to get there. I will expect you to work. You won't get to sit around idly. We are a working ship.
I've spent many years on a ship.
Glad to hear it. My ship is called the Cerulean Gull. Um, it's a sturdy brigantine. It's painted, much like I am, in blue and white. I have a lovely gull figurehead on it. Very well maintained. You'll have comfortable quarters. Um, you'll be looked after, but like I said, you will be expected to work. Not all the
What
hours. Go on.
What sort of work are you thinking of there?
Well, my crew work in shifts, and it'd be good to have you in between shifts to assist in the changeovers.
I can
So,
do that.
as people come on off a watch, it'd be good for you to be there in the interim, so you can start maybe an hour before the end of one watch and into the hour of the next. Any emergency things that need to take care of course, the weather could be a factor. We may come under attack. You may be required to defend the ship.
How many's in your crew, this brigantine?
I have a full-time crew of 30.
Right. Right. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask all their names.
I hope not, because I don't have them.
I mean, that sounds reasonable. I mean, does this 3,000, is that with the discount of working as well? Does that discount?
We don't do discounts, I'm afraid.
For working, you don't give any wage at all. It's just,
Well, you're going to pay me £3,000, 3,000 gold. Sorry, that is going to gather up provisions we need for the voyage, make sure that all the crew are paid for, and you can be compensated, I'm sure, for your time.
excellent. Lovely. I was just wondering, you're not going that way anyway. It's more like a bit of a commission, is it?
It is. I'm not going that way. No.
All right. In that case, I think that's fair enough, don't you, Rolio?
I do indeed. And how long will it take us to get there?
It's going to be at least a month, depending on the wind.
I mean, I have trouble with that, but if you can find something spicy.
Fucking Fawcett. Fawcett's getting robbed. Oh god.
And when can we set sail?
It said sail tomorrow. I'm. If you've got the gold now, I can take that, get the ship stocked up overnight, and we're ready to go in the first thing in the morning.
Okay, I'll go to my bedroom and then break the wall that I made and get the gold out.
Cool.
That stuff. So 3,700. I did it there. So yeah, I'll give her 3,000, and I'll give these two 250 each. So for me.
Cool. If you two want to mark 250 into your inventories, then.
Lovely.
Okay. Well, I believe that concludes our business. Then I shall see you in the morning, bright and early.
It's called the
Um,
Cerulean Gull.
Cerulean goal. Cerulean
we've got to
goal.
run some errands in the morning first. We've
Okay.
got to get some provisions and stuff.
Well, don't keep us waiting.
Right.
The sooner we set off, the better.
What time's the tide there?
Well, this is in a. So Porphyry's on is in the mouth of a river, so it's constantly. There's no tide in or out really. It's you're on the sea basically.
That's all right then. It's the Mediterranean.
Pretty well.
Amazing.
I mean,
Quite
Thank you
excited
very
to
much,
get back on the
Captain.
sea.
you're very welcome. And she takes down her dodgy wine and leaves the house. If you want to take a rest, and then we can jump to the morning, and you can conclude your businesses. And I can tell
Yes.
Opal what she's got.
Right. So I think we need to collect the armor. We need to give the bucks back that we've got.
The
Yep.
books. We do need to put the books back.
Because we don't want a golem coming after us halfway through the ocean.
I don't think it's going to come after you in the ocean.
No? Okay. We'll give the
Probably
bucks
still
back.
probably still want to send the books back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that way we
So,
can always borrow them again if we want to next time we come.
exactly right. So yeah, library, then armory,
Yeah.
blacksmith.
We don't need to play out over everything, so I mean, you can go back to the library and hand your books back. That's fine.
Yeah.
And go back to the armory. At which point, Nania, when you arrive there, Opal, you have to front up the rest of your cash.
I have removed everything from my account.
Excellent. So Nania will present you with your armor. You can put that back on, which is now back to normal. There's no AC disadvantages or anything like that. And what you have is your sword, but it looks a little bit different. It's kind of like, instead of being pure like silver or steel, whatever it was before, it's kind of like it's like speckled with green, and then there's like veins of silver through it and stuff like that, or like iron through it. And she says, "Now, well, good old Jory, he's worked a treat on this sword. You'll probably find, as we did when we reforged it and tried it out on a couple of other weapons and armor pieces, if you repeatedly hit something with it, it will start to deplete it.
Oh.
So any metallic object it hits or touches, it starts to corrode it eventually. Not straight away, but it will start to reduce its effect, and the actual game effect for that. I'll put this in the Discord for you. I'll make this up as an addition to your sword, basically. But it will reduce your opponent's armor. It will lose AC if you hit it repeatedly.
Nice.
So I'll decide how many times you have to hit it before it starts to reduce it. But basically, the acid residue seeps into other metals, leaving faint tarnishes wherever it touches.
Okay.
So
nice.
An interesting effect. I'm guessing the creature you attacked was magical in nature, so it's done this.
It was an ooze.
Yeah, well, its essence has stayed within the metal, and as we've reforged it, and it's given you an extra thing. So you're welcome. Any more work you need doing, come back and see us.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to try it.
Yes, just be careful what you hit. And how many times you hit it. Of course.
Yes.
Cool. Is there any other business you want to conclude in Porth Bree?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I will also tell my mentor that what we are doing and where we are going, and I don't know if he has any means of communication that he wants to give me.
He will say to you, unfortunately, he does not have a means to communicate with you that far away. He will just wait for your return, and he'll wait for you to find him out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You head down to the docks, and it's slightly overcast. It's not raining. It's not miserable, but there's a breeze, and you see the sea isn't as calm as it could be. But you find the ship. You're welcomed aboard. You're shown to your quarters, and we end this session, and indeed the last session of this year, with you guys setting sail out into the distance. So thank you for playing. Thank you to our audience for listening and watching. This has been Amion episode 25, the last session of 2024. We look forward to rejoining you again in 2025, sometime in January. We haven't got a date set just yet, but we probably all wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you to Pocket Bard for the backing sounds, and thank you all for playing. Have a lovely Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Ollie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Night night.